Well, good morning to you, and how the devil are you? You're with Stu Bear, and of course it's Airshow World, and there we go, just setting the sounds for you, and hope you saw that C-17 just fly through, and hopefully we'll see that because I think it's staying in the circuit for a while. But great to have your company, and started very early this morning. Woken up extremely early actually, which I wasn't complaining about at all. And looked out. I thought, why is there so much noise? Why is there so much activity? What's going on? We had 4 Ospreys all powered up. They had goodness knows how many, I didn't have time to count them all, how many KC-135s, and also a what else did we have? I'm not sure. Do you know what? I'm not too sure whether, yes it was, we also had a Rivet Joint. We had, I don't know, was it 4? Was it 5 KC-135s? So it was pretty busy, but even better than that, they all came out and did the elephant walk, which I'm going to show you very soon. All right. Oh, I tell you what, a real massive strong smell then of burning rubber on me. I tell you, it just came this way. So when we get a few more people in the chat room, I will show you that. Hey, but as a tease, what I will do for you right now, I took a couple of still images, so I'm not going to show the video just yet. I want to see a few more people in the chat room, but I'll just show you a still image. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this. And that's coming up for you just a little bit later when we have a few more people with us. And that is certainly something you don't want to miss. Yes, got some great footage for you. But yeah, I'll be showing you that throughout the morning. But I think I just need to do a couple of things before we do that. I was making a brew. I was just making some coconut tea, and what did we have? We had that C-17, an RAF C-17 fly through, and there is a lot of aircraft out there at the moment, and fingers crossed, some of them may do some circuits here. I don't know. You just never know. You've got to be. Let's have a look. Well, it looks like our RAF Hercules is going to be coming round again fairly soon. Also on the, I don't know, it looks like, well, Valor, which is, let's have a look, that's just flying around, just around Ely. And that will probably come through and do a circuit through a little later. Whew, I tell you what a busy morning it's been. And hey, share the video, and when we get quite a few folks about, because I don't want anybody to miss that really great elephant walk. It looked so cool. You know, that's twice I've dropped on lucky doing that, because 12 months ago I was down here, and it was not very nice weather at all. It was rainy, drizzly, yuck, and I managed to catch an elephant walk then. So twice lucky. That is not bad at all. But while we're just waiting for a moment and yeah, seeing what's what and how everybody's doing, don't forget to keep putting the messages into the chat room, and I will say hi. How the devil are you? And so first off, let's see who we've got. We've got Andrew Martin, we got Marianne, Mario Lane. Mario Lane. I've got it. By Jove, he's got it, boy. We've got Michael Guffrey saying, good morning, Stu. How are you? Nigel Covington. We have Clive Hopkins. D.B. Mizbois Back Boys. Something like that. D.B. Mizbag Boys. It's near enough. You know who you are. Stuart Bridges saying, good morning, Airshow World. Lee Goodall, Lee Horton. Who's this? Lindsay Parker. SRH. Hi, everyone. Hi, Stu. Sounds like you've got some great footage earlier. Yep, and you're going to see it all. And also, any movements that we had over the weekend, okay? I'll be showing you those. Very quiet at the weekend. Not much happening at all, but... last night, well, there was nothing at all until around about 6:30 last night, and that's when we had, let's see, we had a Hercules come through, which was a RAF Herc, which stayed on the ground. I think that came in about 5:30. That stayed on the ground for about 45 minutes, refueled, and off it went. So I've got all of that for you, and to make it even better, that came in on runway 10 and took off on 28. Couldn't believe how lucky I was with that. And then not long after that departed, that C-130, you can see that C-17, that arrived as well. But they were the only movements, and fortunately they came very close together just before it got dark. Meanwhile, back at the chat room, we have Justin Waddington, GB Models Zone. Who else? Phil Tovey is with us. Steve C. Nigel Covington. Chris is there as well. Lee Horton. And keep on rocking and rolling through the list. Who else have we got? We have Phil Tovey. Hello, Phil. Nice one. Mark Webster. We also have... Paul Gator. Hello, Stu. Nice to hear from you again. Well, it's great to see you in the chat room. Thank you for joining us. Neil Hubbard, Aled Hughes, Vala 21 is inbound. Thank you very, very much. And that's, I think, what we're going to see right now. So let's move the camera around and see if we can get that. And there she goes. Right, I haven't had the opportunity to share this video about, so if some of you guys could share it to your Facebook groups and all the rest, that would be so much appreciated, because it was literally quickly get those videos first thing this morning, and then set the kit up, do the live, and that's what you're looking at now. Well, you're looking at a field. Let's move that around. But I've got lots of action to bring you. I really have. But I'm just hanging on just a little bit longer while we get a few more people, because it was something quite special, this elephant walk. So I don't want to start that until we've got quite a few. And of course, we've got that C-17, which I think will be flying through fairly soon again. 360 radar is, of course, our friend, so we will have a look at that. Bandit 99 is with us as well. C-17 coming. Yep, thank you. And that's two people confirming that. At the very, very start of the show, you saw that. Literally, I hit the live button just as it was on the approach, so some of you, I'm sure, have missed the first fly past of that, but it'll be coming up. Don't you worry about a thing. And there's several Ospreys out there as well. So, a very busy morning so far. It's been great. Hi, Chris Bevan. Also, hi to Lee. That's Lee Horton, I think. Right, time to move the camera around again. All right, let's move that. I told you, I didn't even have time to make my brew. I had the kettle on. Yes, don't worry, I've switched it off. Ah, it's somewhere. Ah, hey, it's in the middle of your screen. That's okay then, isn't it? Let's zoom in just a little. As you can see, it's still a long way out, but we'll keep the camera in that direction and it will get big. It'll get massive. It's a big aircraft. Morning everyone, says JJ Aviation TV. Good morning to you. Great to see you. We also have Jim Gemmell. Hello, Jim. Hazel Harding. Hello, Hazel. Neil Hubbard is with us. Hey, the whole gang. You're all with the bear. And it's great to have your company, as always. I tell you, the best chat in the business. You're absolutely brilliant. Love you all to bits. And, hey, keep on sharing, okay? Share the video. They're going to enjoy this. Nothing better than a C-17, hey? Fantastic. What's better than a C-17? Two C-17s. We've got one on the ground. I don't know how long the one on the ground will be staying with us. As I said, that came in last night, just before it got dark, right about 10 to 7. Stuart Bridges, I got you on Facebook, Airshow World. Thank you. You got the sound of the birds as well. And any second we'll get the sound of this aircraft, because I'm zoomed quite away in, as you obviously noticed, because it's taken a long time. Anyway, soon as it becomes in earshot, I'll go nice and quiet. Let's go a little bit wider so you can see what it's like. There we go. All right. Hey, it can do that all day for me. I'll tell you, I'll be a happy bunny. Now, in case you didn't realise, at the moment, this week, well, for the next few days, there's going to be a lot of low-level flying around around Northampton sort of area. So if you live around there, hey, keep your eyes to the skies, because you're going to see, hopefully, quite a bit of activity, and some of that, as you can see, hopefully, well, we've got certainly one at the moment is staying in the circuit for a while. So hey, keep on doing that. Right, we'll point the camera in that direction for the moment and get back to the chat room and see who else we have. LT Viper Pilot is with us. Hello, LT. I like those models, and thanks for thanks for putting those on earlier today. Well, actually, she's going to put them on the Airshow World thing just a little bit later. She just needs to clean them up a bit. All these models. She's great. Fantastic person. Over there in Seattle, that's LT Viper Pilot. Tony McCall. What monster is that? It's the bear. Oh, sorry, the aeroplane you mean. That is what that was, a C-17. Yeah, absolutely great. And what you're looking at right now, is another C-17 that is parked behind an Osprey, a V-22 Osprey, and there's another one there, and 2 took off a little bit earlier this morning. Mark Webster, hello. Who else have we got? Glad you like seeing the fighter jets. Absolutely love them. That's what it's all about, isn't it, hey? And Shane Smith is with us. Nigel Covington. And as I just flick through the list of great people, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We've got no Julie today because Julie's still away, but I think she'll probably be with us tomorrow. So it'd be great to have Julie back. Meanwhile, let's move the camera around again, and because talking about, hey, let's go round again. And I'm not talking about the average wideband. I'm talking about a C-17, and here it comes. That last fly through. Now that was what I like, because he powered up just at the right time, and then we caught most of it. So that was brilliant. So yay. Do that again, please. Gear is down, as you can see. And it's, again, not a bad day at all. Right, just as that's sorting itself out, coming towards finals, what I need to do very, very quickly, I do apologise, but the sound will be up and down like a yo-yo, and I don't want that. So we're going off auto to manual on the microphone. There we go. Or it's the sound will be up and down all the time. That's it. It's sorted. And now, so the sound won't be going up and down all the time. One other thing I want to do is turn that off. Right. As you can tell, it was setting the live up this morning. It was, yeah, very hectic. And a quick dash down to the end of the runway to be able to bring you that elephant walk, which I will be showing. Don't you worry. That is going to be coming. Teasing you. You got to stay with the bear. But while we've got a C-17 in the air doing nice circuits, we're certainly not going for those video clips just yet. And it's going to touch down this time, but listen carefully. Probably just power up. and it's let's just zoom in a little bit, and now it's took off, and hopefully it'll turn right. No radio over here, so I haven't got a clue what's happening, but okay. All right, so while we're just waiting for that to go round in the circuit, are we sitting comfortably? Okay, we'll go for that little bit, part one of the elephant walk. Okay, enjoy this. This happened early this morning, very early this morning, and lots of people missed it, but I'm not grinning. No, of course I'm not. But also some people got some awesome photographs of it as well. But we will start that off as soon as we have anything else like that C-17 coming round again, right, or something taken off. Hang on, you know, I'm probably just going to hang fire because I think we've got something taken off, and I think it's going to use runway 28. Just bear with me for a second, unless it's taxiing. I did hear something say, somebody told me that something was going to use runway 28. But no, sounds like it's taxiing. And okay, let's have a quick look at this, but expect me to be back live any second. Okay, here we go. And that's what we have got coming up very, very, very soon. But we can't miss this. And also, something's on the approach as well. How about that? Obviously, just going to do a fly through. Love it when they use the underrun. That means he's got plenty of fuel on board and he'll be up for quite a few hours. And just to update you, that C-17 is still in the circuit. It's just going a little bit wider this time. Well, I can still see it. As soon as that 135 starts moving, we'll move it straight back over there again. But there we go. There's your C-17. And that will be back with us in just a moment. Wow. So glad I hit the live for you. This is pretty busy. Certainly making up for yesterday. Here we go. And there we go, we lose it. I'm not right up against the fence today because basically I didn't have time. That's the real truth of it. But still getting some absolutely gorgeous shots. But when I filmed the elephant walk, I was right at the end of the runway, so some rather nice head-on shots. You had a quick taste earlier, and when it goes quiet, which it always does, but I'll bet you never know. Hey, you think on the positive side. There we go, get that back in the middle for you. And any second I shall be back with the chat room. Now what's he doing this time? A little bit higher. Nigel Covington, hi to you. Tank Ace, hello, morning Stu, how are you doing? I'm doing very, very well, thank you very much. It was a very very early awakening this morning and absolutely brilliant. Not even had time to have a brew. William, hi William. William App says good morning. Jake Jackson's with us. What have we got? Lee Halls, hello to you. That's Lee Halls 30. Lee Halls 30 says, hey, we met on Saturday, was good talking to you. Nice one, thank you very much. Hi Lee, nice to see you. And yes, was that down the other end of the runway? Yeah, I think there was you and your two friends. Yeah, you were down there. I was just pottering by on my bike and checking out what it's was like down at the mound these days, but it's very, very mound. I think that's what they used to call it years ago, but it's very overgrown. I mean, big time overgrown. And then I went for a cycle in the woods, and didn't see any bears, but and also didn't see any aircraft either. But it is absolutely gorgeous down opposite. And where the camera's pointing at the moment, there's a bridle path, and there's lots and lots of cycle tracks and horse riders and what have you. Well, obviously it's a bridle way, and it takes you right into the woods, and beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Never, there were just so many little tracks all over the place, but didn't see any aircraft, unfortunately. But I would love to get some video footage from there. That would be excellent. Ding! Right, who was that? Somebody sending me a message. Let's have a look. Hi from France, that's Sebastian. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Captain Colombo, hi to you as well. Hey, they're all there. The whole gang, thank you very much. And if you're watching this on your TV at the moment and you've never taken part in the chat room, it's very, very easy to do. All you have to do, just subscribe to Airshow World, and within 1 minute you'll be able to take part in all of the fun. There we go, it's over there. And coming round again for a really nice tight turn. C-17s in the circuit, but not a US Air Force one. A real bonus for you. It's the RAF, and hopefully he's going to bank any second. Here we go, and he sure is. Trying to keep that in the middle for him. Doing so many things at the moment. Trying to keep informed. Trying to look at 360 radar. Looking at the chat messages as well. Hey, but hey, don't you worry. I'm not complaining at all. It's absolutely brilliant. This is what we want. There we go. Keep it there. Right, I'm going to concentrate now. Let's keep this in the middle for you. And of course we're absolutely live. It's a Monday morning and it's around about 10:45 here in the UK. Thank you everybody. Keep on putting the messages into the chat room. It's absolutely fantastic to have your company. Thank you everybody. Right, while we're waiting for that to come around, we've got Chris. Hello, Chris. Dickie McVitie. Hello, Dickie. Nice. I tell you what, mate, you would love it down here today. Leslie White. A very good morning to Leslie White. How are you? Hope you've had a good weekend. And don't forget, when we get a quiet spell, I will be showing you some replays of what we had over the weekend. I think I filmed just about everything. It wasn't particularly busy. There we go. There's my mate over there. That's Andy. Let's see if he's looking at his phone. Let's see if he's looking at Airshow World. If he is, he'll suddenly burst into life and start waving. He's over there. We'll move it like that. That's better. Farmer Steve, good morning, Farmer Steve. How the devil are you? Not all farmers talk like that. Phil Tovey, hello Phil. Adwell Williams, just down the road from Northampton near Sywell Aerodrome. Wonderful. Well, keep your eyes to the sky because, according to the your local news and what have you, it's saying that there's going to be lots of low flying in that area with big aircraft, such as what we're looking at right now, C-17s, A400s, and that, and the like. So keep your eyes to the sky, keep an eye open on 360 radar, or whatever else you use. And who's that? Is that Danielle Holloway? Ooh, who else have we got? Ryan Fletcher, morning all, hope all is well. All is pretty good. Lee Halls, Andrew Herbert, good morning Stu, hopefully plenty of action before work this morning. We will see. And there's Dickie McVitie telling about some aircraft that he's seen just recently down near where he is. Jake Jackson, lots of messages there, and thank you Jake. We mentioned Leslie White, Shane Smith, Mario Lane. Leslie White, yes. Chris Ultra. Hey Stu, it's Chris. We met at the fence back in July. Nice one, Chris. Hey, it's good to see you. How are you? Nice to see you. And thank you so much for joining me on this morning on this morning show live from RAF Mildenhall. Love this place. Oh, has he been waving? Let's have a look. I don't know. He's getting in and out because he knows. Andrew knows that we have something on the approach. There we go. Is it that little jet that keeps going through? Oh, here it is right now. And there we go. Right. Looking around to see if that C-17 is still in the circuit. I don't know, to be honest. I will have a look. I can't see it visually at the moment, but if it has gone, well, we've certainly been treated to something special there. And of course, you're going to be treated to loads of special things today because I've got so much video to show you that I've recorded early this morning and also over the weekend. So all the aircraft that came through, I think most of the stuff that came through at the weekend. So I'll keep having a quick look at the chat room before I look at 360 radar. Mark Greenwood, quid 11 in the descent now over Downer Market. That won't be far away then. Thank you. So I really appreciate everybody keeping me well informed. You're absolutely brilliant. Makes my life a little bit easier. Don't have to keep going back to 360 radar and losing the chat every time. Torchman, hello. Yep, he's confirms it. Yep, that 135. It's on the way back. Nice one. Thank you. Right. Who else? Mr. Magic Jackson. Good morning, all. Aisha Kennedy, good morning everyone here in Fleetwood. Captain Colombo saying hello. Captain Colombo, great viewing from Ruth. Nice one, thank you. Tank Ace. Went to Shoreham Airport yesterday and he got lucky. Saw 2 Beech 200s. Well done. Did I see Sebastian? Yes, I think I did somewhere. So the list moves up and down sometimes. Colin, hello Colin, hello from Manchester. He says, thanks so much for broadcasting. That's all right. It's not a problem. I'll do lots. You know the score, the bear. He's always out there doing the live shows from you. And I'll be here till, I think I'm on my way back to East Midlands on Wednesday morning. I think that's the plan at the moment. Kiwi, hello Kiwi. Kiwi Diesel says hi from New Zealand. Thank you for joining us. Don't you dare go anywhere. I've got some special videos coming up for you. Hi Leslie says Phil Tovey, SL cutouts, I think that is _net. I'm good. He's saying hi to Mary Lane. I hope I've got your name right now. Stu, you did it. You pronounced it correctly. Congrats. Ha-ha! Hey, Marilyn, what's your game now? Can anybody... Sorry, that's a different song. That's a different name. That was Marianne. Who sung that? There you go. Music quiz time. Who sung Marianne? Hey, Marianne, what's your game? Now can anybody play? There you go. Simple. And don't Google it either, you know. Can't have that. The bear is at his second home. Yes, it certainly feels that way the amount of time I spend down here. And as you know, I absolutely really love the place. Mildenhall, Johnsfield, nice and peaceful. Fantastic. We've got Norman Gray. Hi all. And he says, hi all, Norm and Lee watching from the Wirral, and Hazel is in Chester. Well, hello Hazel over there in Chester. Great to have your company. Hi Stu, great footage. Keep up the good work. And that says Kevin over in Whitworth. I'm keeping my eyes over to the north at the moment to see if... well, slight northwest, isn't it, where the runway is and what they are using. So I'm just jiggling about. Hello. It's all right. I was only on one side then for a second. There you go. You won't get dizzy again now because we're in stereo. All right, who else? We have Stephen Myers. Sebastian, yeah, there's Sebastian. What is planned for today? Do you know what interesting planes is on the schedule? Absolutely no idea. We just get what we get. But boy, oh boy, did we have something very special first thing. And that is coming up. Okay, I've shown you little tiny snippets. But each time I go to do it, we've been busy with aircraft coming in. But you will be seeing that elephant walk in full very, very, very soon. Stuart KC-135, it's on its way back from the North Sea. Right, well, I filmed it taking off, and you're going to see that, no doubt, when it was part of the elephant walk around about 2 or 3 hours ago. Damien Whitman, good morning. Great work. And he's watching from Nottingham. Yeah. Good old Nottingham. Robin Hood and all of that good stuff. In fact, the official Robin Hood, my good mate Tim Pollard, yeah, you may remember, he did a special Christmas greeting for us way back a couple of days before Christmas last year. He's a fantastic guy. He's the, as I said, the official Robin Hood for Nottingham, and he goes all over the world doing that as well, promoting everything good about Nottingham. There we go. We've got some horse riders going by. And she's on her phone. Hey, you're on a horse, concentrate. Well, how far out is that 135? Do you know, I suppose I better have a look at 360. Sounds like there's a B. Yeah, it's okay. It wasn't a B, it was the phone. You know, phones make those funny noises and whatever when it gets too close to recording equipment, such as a video camera. Nice one, Idlewild Williams. No phone. Absolutely. Hey, it's photo for you. Good to see you. Dion, yes, I think it's something like that. Elephant walk. He's saying, what's an elephant walk? Well, what it is, it's a lot of elephants walking down the runway. Looks brilliant. No, seriously, what it is. Do you know, you've seen elephants before, you know, when they're walking along and they're swishing the back tail, and then there's another one, you know, and they've got their trunk holding it, things like that. Yeah, in other words, they're all walking in a straight line all together. Well, when every now and again, once in a blue moon by the Marcells, every now and again what they do, they get as many aircraft as possible to go down the runway. It's a fantastic sight to see, and I was so lucky that the last time they did it, I was here when they did all the KC-135s. But this time, this morning, and I'm talking very early this morning, they did the same, but not just with KC-135s. They did it with other aircraft as well. Right. Karen Kokorin, hello, good to see you. Hey, don't you worry about that, Dion. We'll call you Dion, make it easier, okay? I see an elephant walk happen this morning. Yeah, you're going to see it on here in just a couple of mows. I'm just waiting to see if we have anything else. Looks like Glowmaster is coming back again. Excellent. All right, I'm looking. And also up there, I don't know if I'll be able to get this for you. Ah, there we go. You've got F-15s. If you're doing approaches like that, that means we've got an easterly wind. And it's great when they use the full ILS for Lakenheath, because when they do that, they come right over the top of us. But while we're just waiting, we'll show you this. So that's how close Lakenheath is to Mildenhall. And disappearing behind the hangars. All right, But we have more action coming in on runway 10, and it's our C-17. Obviously did a wider circuit this time. You know what? This is the busiest I've been for a long time down here at Mildenhall, and it's great to bring you so much action. Yesterday was dead. We had 2 aircraft all day, but they were very nice, I must admit. And again, when it gets quiet, I will show you those. Go a little bit wider this time. Let's show you that so you can see the lovely countryside we have here. And we'll just zoom back in. And of course, as we just lose it for, don't know if it's going to do any more circuits, but of course, if it does, yeah, we'll get that for you. See how the batteries are going. Okay, 48 minutes it's saying. Mac Cat Lady. Hello, Mac Cat Lady. Hey, well, I certainly approve of that. If you're a cat lady, that's all good with me. Love cats. Good morning, Stu. And, well, you can't say good morning to Julie because we've got no Julie. Oh. Julie's away enjoying... she's been enjoying some racing cars. I think that's what she's been doing anyway. Nigel Covington, great start to the week. I tell you what, when you're woken up at about 6:30 in the morning with wondering why there's so many aircraft powered up all at once, and then I look outside and I can see a scaffold, a cherry picker, you know, and I'm thinking, hold on a minute, I think there's going to be something special going on, and there certainly was. I'm sorry I'm teasing you at the moment, but you will get to see that, I promise you. Just waiting to see how far out that KC-135 is. Matt Cat Lady says, oh, those F-15s were over her house earlier. Right. Ah, so whereabouts in the country are you then? Hey, are you over Norfolk sort of way? Out towards the coast? Karen, that's Stu. Sorry I missed your show yesterday, as it was your birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Karen. That is wonderful. I hope you had a great day. All right. I didn't actually do a live show yesterday or on Saturday because it was just too quiet, but I definitely filmed the aircraft for you, and you'll see all of that as well throughout today. Darren Hopper says, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining us. And to anybody else that's watching this right now, great to have your company. And don't forget, you can, hey, if you want to take part in the chat room, got a fantastic bunch of folks. We'll love you all to bits. And if you'd like to take part in the chat room, all you got to do is subscribe to Airshow World, and then you'll be able to take part in the chat, and I can say hi. Even if you just want to say hello to somebody, it you know, doesn't always you know, ask questions about music and all sorts of stuff. Hey, by the way, yeah, did anybody get that one right about yeah, whose song? Carrie Ann. Thanks, Stu. Had a good day yesterday. Fantastic, Karen. That's Karen over now. Karen, let me think. You're in Ireland, aren't you? Phoebe Stern, rock and roll. Phoebe, how the devil are you? Phoebe, she said, unfortunately, I'm at work, so can't really be on the phone. Yeah, I know. But it's good to know. Yeah. Ah, the smell of burning rubber. Burn rubber on me one more time. There's a couple of song titles as well. Well, a mixture of two. Mixture of the Gap Band's Burn Rubber on Me and Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby One More Time. And I tell you what, we are going to get it one more time, because you can see that C-17 just about to start to bank towards us again. What an absolute treat. See, I'm holding the phone a little bit too close again. It sounds like a bee. Don't worry, there's not an angry bee too close. By the way, if you do come down to John's Field, over by the trailer, just be a little bit careful if you're on the grass. There's a hole in the ground, and only a tiny hole, but it's what's in this hole that's not very pleasant. There's a wasp's nest. Now, I keep meaning to tell John about that. So if you do come down, especially if you've got the children with you, just be careful. So that's been in the circuit for quite a while, and closely followed behind that, we've got this big monster. It's the C-17. E. Peterson, a little for the cause. Would love to see one of those Ospreys start up. You're going to see an Osprey, all right? But not just that. Oh, and thank you for that donation. That is so kind. You're going to see the Ospreys doing the elephant walk. All right, I promise you. So you stay with us and you will see that. And as soon as we get a break in, I don't want a break in the aircraft at all, but as soon as we get a bit of a break in the aircraft, I will show you videos direct from the camera. Remember, they haven't been tidied up, they haven't been cropped. It's just as is, straight off the camera. Anyway, let's get this. Let's go quiet. And I said earlier, sorry I'm not getting the landing shots today for you. I just literally didn't have time to get the tripod over to the fence. But because they're using a Runway 10, I do like this spot, because it gives me a chance to number one, not be too far away from the little van, but so I can get a drink. And also, number two, I get lovely shots coming directly towards us. Jim Gemmell, hello Jim. And as I said, thank you E. Peterson for that really kind donation. It means a lot. You're never going to hear me ask for donations or anything like that, because Airshow World is absolutely free. And it's, yeah, I just get embarrassed. You won't hear me asking ever, but it's so much appreciated. That is what I will say. Thank you to everybody that's put donations in the past. It's made a huge difference. Thank you. Neil Gandhi. Okay, Neil, what does he say? Howdy, everyone. Nice to see some action. I was down there 2 weeks ago and stayed at the Willows. I always pick the wrong time. Can anyone let me know of a good time? Or is it potluck? Absolutely. I didn't know that we were going to get that fantastic elephant walk this morning. It was a total surprise to me, but I thought, hey, something's going on because there was so much noise first thing. But, promise you though, stay with us and you'll reap the rewards, because you will get to see that elephant walk. But as I was saying a little bit earlier, don't forget, when I filmed it, it's going to be direct off the camera. It's not been edited. It will be edited in the studio as of after Wednesday, so it'll all be tidied up, and I'll probably crop it a little bit, and because it was taken at a very high quality video, so I'll be able to crop it a little bit and it'll look even better. But for the moment, as I said, it's going to be direct off the camera, warts and all, so you're going to have to put up with that. Right, let's see. Oh, we got our little jet going through again. Never remember what they're called, so yeah, somebody put what it is into the chat room. I can never remember. Darren, did someone say elephant walk? When is it happening? It's happened first thing this morning, and the bear right here filmed it, and you're going to see it. Okay, so stay with us. It's something you don't want to miss. It wasn't just KC-135s like last time. It was KC-135s, quite a few of them. I didn't count how many. It was also there was a, I'm sure the U-boat as well. What else? Hercules, and at the head of the elephant walk were the Ospreys. You've got it, Albie! It says it was the Hollies. It certainly was. Well done. There you go. You got the question right. Somebody got it right in the end. And we've got Ryan Fletcher. Right, that KC-135 is coming in fairly soon. Before that, though, we will move the camera around again, because we've got our C-17. Who's been in the circuit now since... since we started around about what time did we go live? About an hour ago, something like that. But I was filming from around about 7 o'clock this morning. Robert Potter says it's a Learjet doing the circuit. Well, he said Leafjet, but I know what you mean. It's auto-correct. It can be a right devil, can't it? Auto-correct at times. Hey, Michaela, our very own Michaela Marshall. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you so much. And where the devil have you been all morning? Hey, we've been live for a long time. And the bear's been filming since 7 o'clock this morning. And I'm telling you, Michaela, I've got some great footage for you coming up very, very soon. But thank you for joining us. And underneath that C-17 right now, there's Andrew and his friends in their car. You can see them down there. They're all getting a great view. Here we go. Let's go quiet so you can hear it. Listen to this. Now, quick question going out there. Phoebe, I don't know if Phoebe's still with us. Phoebe, if you're still in the chat room, put a message in saying, yeah, I'm still here. Just something to tell Phoebe, because I know she'll be interested. You know Phoebe. You know, she waves. I was at Manchester last October, and it was, yeah, pretty good day. And Phoebe, the one and only Phoebe, was on the other side of the runway waving her arms and what have you. It was great. In bed sleeping. Yeah, hey, I tell you what, if you were down here at Mildenhall there, Michaela, you would not have been sleeping, I can tell you. Woken up around about 6:30, something that gets earlier every time, doesn't it? It's like a fish story. Woken up early anyway, and by the sound of lots and lots of aircraft all powering up. It's something you're gonna see. I know I'm teasing you, but you will see it as soon as it goes just a little bit quieter, because they keep saying, hey, you've got a KC-135 heading towards you, Stewie. So okay, all right, we will find out. Phoebe, she's here. Phoebe, yeah, you know, I've got a beautiful big fat pussycat. Well, I've got 5 cats, but yeah, we had a terrible scare last week, and we very nearly lost her, and that was Cozy. She's quite poorly, but yeah, it'd be great to get back to see her. I'll probably be going back a little. I did originally plan to stay down here till Thursday, but I'm getting terrible withdrawal symptoms. I've got to get back. Got to get back to see Cozy. That's one of our cats, and yeah, she's sort of okay there, Phoebe. All right, but yeah, want to make the most of every bit of time I can with her. There we go. That's I better change the subject. But there we go. I thought you'd be interested in that there, Phoebe. I think I showed you a photograph. Just looks like Pepper, but a lot fatter. Right, we have another aircraft coming in with lights ablaze. Is it that little Learjet? But yeah, you say Learjet. I want to know what the actual designation is for it. So somebody put that in the chat room. I can't remember, and I'm too busy to be able to actually Google it. But, the designation of that little jet that keeps coming through, and it's coming through right now, so come on, first person to get it in the chat room. What's the designation of this aircraft? So in just a moment, you're going to, let's have a look how long. All right, fairly soon, you're going to see a blue screen. Okay, so I'm going to point that like that, move in a little bit while I go and get another battery. All right, so we'll, yeah. The Learjet 45 is Valor 21 ident. Okay, thank you. Right, Night Stalker, that KC-135 is going to... There we go. I knew it'd be a C. There we go. That's the designation of it. It's a C-21A. Thank you. Oh, you're telling me we've got an Osprey as well? Oh, my goodness me. Blimey, heck. And all of those good words. We are having a fantastic, busy morning. Oh, hey, and I've just had some photographs come through. And do you know what? I'm wondering, Phoebe, if it's that breed of cat, you know, those tortoiseshells, because that's a bit of a beastie as well, isn't it, eh? That almost looks like Cozy. Right, so I'm going off on a tangent. All right, I was just going to go and get that battery, but it's still saying we've got 30 minutes, but I don't want to cut it too tight, because you know what can happen. But what a treat we are getting today. And thank you to the chat room for letting me know that you've got an Osprey. And there it is. You can see it right now in the middle of your screens. And also thank you to Barry West. Yeah, Learjet C21. Thank you. Much appreciated. I knew it had the designation, but I just couldn't remember for the life of me what it was. And that's it. Phoebe Stern, What you say, Stu? I've sent you a photo. I've just seen it. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we can probably show some of those pictures at another time when we're back in the studio. Hey, Friday night, I hope to be able to bring you the studio show. All right. Not done that for a few weeks because it's been, I've been away, been all over the place. It's been brilliant. You see, you ask the question and you get the answers right in the chat room. Well, that's interesting. Michaela says, did you know that all tortoiseshell cats are female? And Michaela should know because she's got lots of cats. And that's why we love her. She's cat mad. By the way, just before I go quiet so you can hear this, C-17 still in the circuit. Here we go. Nice and quiet, enjoy. And direct from Boston, USA, it's Sarah. Hello, Sarah. How are you? She says, hello, Stu, and all friends of Airshow World. Thank you for joining us, Sarah. It is a busy one today, and as soon as we get a break in the aircraft, I'm going to show you something really special, okay? I keep telling you about it, but it's just been too busy to show it yet. And it's the elephant walk. And keeping the messages coming, saying hi to Elaine Bird, saying morning all. Hi, and she also says, morning Stu, how are you? We're not too bad at all. Certainly enjoying the very busy morning that we've had since around about 7 o'clock this morning. But I went live at around about, I can't remember, must have been about 10 o'clock. Oh, you love shopping. Oh. I'm not a fan of shopping at all. James Kirchner, I think it is. Hello to you. Robert Brady, Jake Jackson, everybody is with us. Oh, and we've got a KC 135. I really am going to have to get that battery in a second. I don't want it to suddenly go dead like on the Typhoon. There we go, as it goes behind that van. Right, we shall keep that like that for a second. I'm hopefully going to get another battery, and as soon as I get back, because I can see we've got that C-17 as well, not far out. So just I'll be back with you. Ding! Just unhook myself from everything. Back in a second. And we're back with you. I haven't changed the battery yet. I've got it all ready to go. Right, we have something else. Not the C-17. I think it's a Hercules. Let's have a look. Well, there we go. Showing you how busy it is today. 2 aircraft in shot. So we've got a Hercules. And I bet that's the C-17 directly behind it. I mentioned it at the very beginning of the show. I've not had a chance to be able to put this on any Facebook groups or anything like that. When I'm going live, I normally put a few messages with the link on Airshow World Facebooks and all the rest of it. There's about 1, 2, 3 different Airshow World Facebook pages and groups that we've got out there, but I certainly didn't have time. So hey, if you could share this about, much appreciated. You'll certainly enjoy what we've got. And down she goes. Right, back we go round again. And as I mentioned earlier, apologies, you're not getting the full look down the runway. It's been so hectic this morning, I just didn't have time to be able to do that. But when you see the elephant walk, you will see the whole runway. We'll keep you like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've not got many minutes left of this battery, so while that's coming in on the approach, you're going to see a blue screen for around about 5 to 10 seconds. All right, think of it as a quick pit stop. Hopefully it's not going to be less than 2 seconds though. Here we go, blue screen coming up right now, but we'll be back in a second. Here we go. There we go, back again. And we're not even going to go into Lewis Hamilton. Now, what I've got to do though, because when you do this, it, for some reason, it's the Sony AX53. I have to go back once again to the actual microphone settings, because it auto goes straight to auto on the mics. And I don't want that, because the microphone will be up and down like a fiddler's elbow. Right, that's much better. That's that. Let's have a look about that. We don't need active on. When I talk about active, I'm talking about the image stabilizer, because we're on the tripod. And for anybody that was with us up until last sort of November, before I did the firmware upgrade for this camera, it was awful on the tripod. It was just any slight wind or any slight movement of the tripod and it was jumping all over the place, but so much better now. So what have we had so far? So much activity going on, and tech. Oh yes, that strong rubber smell again. Oh. Okay then, I think we I can't believe it. I was just going to go for that elephant walk, but no, we have something else coming in. There we go. What a fantastic session we are having this morning. Do you know, this is, I think, the busiest I have known. And you're getting this absolutely live. It's very rare for it to be this busy. I tell you, it's great. E. Peterson, hey, thank you so much. Look at that. I really appreciate the donations. It's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He says, okay, Osprey, wish granted. Yep, you got that. I told you. But stay with us because you're going to see something very, very rare indeed. Okay, he says, okay, Osprey, wish granted. Thank you. They buzz my house going to Wheeler Air Force Base, Hawaii. But don't get to see them land like that. Well, if we get a nice sunset tonight, round about from say 6:30 UK time, you never know, you may get a lot more Ospreys this evening. Because quite often what I do when I'm down here, I tend to do an evening show. I mean, today's was going to be all filmed and then adding something later, you know, like the highlights and all the rest of it. But this has just been way, way too good to miss. So please keep sharing the video, and thank you for the donation there, Mr. E. Peterson. Thank you. And I still can't show you the elephant walk yet because I'm certainly not going to do it while we've got direct live action. Stand by for action. That's what you've got. Talk about 30 minutes. Wow, how long have we been live today? Quite a while now. There we go. It's just appearing over there. James Kircher, hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Sarah, of course, she's over there near Boston, not Lincolnshire. That's in the USA. SL, hello. We'll just say SL to make it easy. Gotta grab some lunch, back later. It's all right for some. I haven't even had time to have any breakfast. I've not even had a brew of coconut tea yet. Don't forget, hey, the tea and coffee. Stu Bear, that's me, sponsored by the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get a full 15% off all your orders. All you have to do is use the code, which is Airshow, AIRSHOW. It's all one word. Use that at the checkout, and as I said, you'll get 15% off all your orders, and you'll be helping Airshow World grow. So please, hey, check it out. They've got over 1,000 different types of teas and coffees, something for everybody, I promise you. And a lot of the viewers of Airshow World have been buying it and getting some great feedback. And of course, every time you make a purchase, you get reward points. You know my favourite, that's the coconut tea. But I haven't even had time. Just before this started this morning, I was making a brew of coconut tea, but got as far as 3/4 boiling on the kettle. Aviation Kid is at school and he's watching Airshow World. Well, there you go. Call your lecturer over. I hope you haven't got this on speakers or anything like that. Aviation Kid, get on with your work. In my day, they'd come round with a ruler and they'd slap you across your knuckles, I tell you. It would sting all day. And then you'd go for your lunch break and you'd be saying to your mates, saying, I just got whacked by Jacko. Look at me hands. And you'd be really proud of it. Nowadays, if anything was like that, it'd say, I'm going to get the cops. Hey, times have changed. Wacko Jacko. I'm not talking about Michael Jackson, by the way. I love Michael Jackson. Well, loved, you know. But, yeah, we had a headmaster called Mr. Jackson. And, of course, he got nicknamed Wacko Jacko because he used to give you a whack if you misbehaved. I never misbehaved. So that's a C-17 and also over there. So that's an RAF C-17, and you see parked up over there you have a US Air Force C-17, because don't forget this is a US Air Force base. It's RAF Mildenhall. Right, let's see if we can get that elephant walk in now before we get to the next section or the next aircraft coming through. I'm hungry now. My gosh, you're hungry. I'm Hank Marvin, I tell you. I'll be getting the guitar out in a minute. I'm that hungry. Okay, elephant walk. It's coming. Share the video. This is something you don't see very often, but I was so lucky that I got it last year as well. But it wasn't just KC-135s. We're going to go for it now. Don't worry, we're going to return to that in a minute. But guess what? Live, we've got another aircraft coming in. I will be returning to that exact point in just a moment. But hey, it's all about live, and that's what we like. I really like to bring you, okay? Now, don't forget, when I do play that elephant walk, it was filmed first thing this morning. I was looking down the runway. It's not been edited, it's straight off the camera. And what I'll be doing in the next few days, when I get back in the studio later this week, I will make it all nice and pretty and what have you. But literally at the moment, it's warts and all straight off the camera. Okay, so don't forget, bear with us, bear with the bear on that. It's all right, I'm just doing a bit of fiddling at the moment, getting the sound. Getting the sound right. We're only in one ear. There we go. We're back. That's it. We got it. We got it right now. And as you can see, look, this is how close we are to Lakenheath. A couple of F-15s. And I'm going to stay with that just for a moment as they bank. But obviously they have an easterly wind at the moment because they're landing into the... And I love it when they do land that way. Sometimes when they use the full ILS, they go right over the top of us. I'll just get this and then hopefully I don't want it to go quiet. I tell you, I want to keep bringing lots of busy action for you, absolutely live. But I hate teasing you about this elephant walk. We've seen little tiny clippets of it so far. And these are the huge F-15s. Literally just down the road from Mildenhall. So you got Mildenhall and Lakenheath and disappearing behind the hangar. Shall we see if we can just quickly pick up the next one for you? There we go. Hey, you know, we're doing okay today. And if you want to see F-15s close up and all the rest of it actually at Lakenheath, just check out Airshow World. Just go on there on the first page of Airshow World YouTube channel. And also flying through the Mach Loop, you got to see those videos. That's our C-17 just touching down. Right, so let's quickly get back to where we were just... I can't. Oh, would you believe it? I tell you, I have never known anything like this. It is so busy today. There's another C-17 and that is the US Air Force C-17 just about ready to depart. I can't believe it. John Robinson, hello John, it's wonderful to see you, my boy. Not seen you for a few weeks, and you know, John is absolutely brilliant. He keeps us informed by he's got brilliant knowledge of everything aircraft. Now if you think of Maurice Moon, he's my expert when it comes down to warbirds. John Robinson is my expert when it comes down to, well, not just civil, military, you name it. And I think we've got Clive Jones out there somewhere. Hello Clive, if you're watching this at the moment, I hope you're okay, mate. And don't forget, you're not going to get the full takeoff of this because I'm not right up against the fence today. It was a very, very quick setup so we could bring you what we brought you today live. Cara Mason, hello Cara. Are there any U2s? Are there any U2 aircraft operating from Mildenhall? No, they use Fairford occasionally. But if you want to see one taking off from here, Airshow World, have a look at it. And any second you're going to lose that, so apologies for that, but let's say it's where I'm set up today. Right, where is it? Where is it? The other one. Okay, let's quickly get back to where we were a second ago. Here we go. Elephant Walk, take it away, part 1000. Here we go. And now you know what an elephant walk is. It's where the aircraft all just follow, one after the other, after the other. Not touching tails though. Now, there's a lot more video footage to show you. Just remember, what you were just watching is straight off the camera. It's not been edited, warts and all. Wasn't on the tripod. I was holding the camera, so a couple of times I had to go, oh, my arm. Well, I didn't say that, but my arm was not very good. But that will be all tidied up, right? It's taken at very high quality, so I can sort of crop it a bit and make it look even better. Now that will be done in the studio later, all being well, later this week. But I hope you enjoyed that, and it's something you don't see very often. I've been really lucky to get that, but also so lucky that I also got something similar with just KC-135s last round about this time of year last year, and it was all damp and rainy and but today much better. You could tell by the video how early in the morning it was. You could see the still see the little bit of orange glow after the sun had come up. And hey, you never know, tonight you may get the beautiful orange glow of the sun setting. But what you're going to get right now, do you remember me saying that when they use the ILS for Lake and Heath, they come right over the top? Right, let's see if I can get these. Where are you? So you're there, then up. Oh, there's somewhere up there. Ah, there you are. Right, thank you. Let's get them. Well, you know, I filmed so much stuff today on that walk, the elephant walk. Now, I'm pretty sure it was the RC-135, the Rivet Joint, in other words, what it's called. Now, I'm pretty sure at some point today I filmed the U-boat, the 135U, and I filmed so much stuff today before I went live that yeah, everything's sort of like I'm starting to doubt myself. But yeah, I did film it. Yeah, you did film it, Mr. Bear. And when we get a bit of a break in everything, we will show you that as well, plus everything else that we filmed over the weekend, because don't forget, the bear has been here since last Tuesday, and what a week we have had. Right, hey, we've got Clive Jones. That's my man, our Clive. And oh yes, something interesting that we may be able to do at some point. Yes. Now, you've all seen we featured Clive's videos on last Friday night on the studio show. I wasn't live in the studio, as you know, but it was a recorded show, but it had never been out before. And we do that little feature, and this week Clive's drone footage, it was from the Peak District. I showed that one with the stepping stones at Dovedale. Beautiful footage. And yeah, there's something, we've got a great idea, Clive, that we wouldn't mind doing sometime, probably October or November. Steve tells me when there's less leaves on the trees it looks better, but I will yes, I'll be in touch with you on that. See if you fancy doing that. With get the old drone out. I'm not talking at an airfield though. Well, actually, that's a lie. It is at an airfield, but not any longer. But that's something we'll hopefully do in the future. So yeah, we'll have a chat about that at some point. Paul Weaver says, hi Stu. And yeah, Clive says, sound, yeah, and image all good. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, David Bowie is working overtime today then, sounding good. If I say David Bowie at any time, yeah, is David Bowie okay? It's just my code for Julie, asking her if sound and vision is good. I love David Bowie. Oh, absolutely. Sound and Vision, one of my favourite songs. It's mainly an instrumental till about 3/4 of the way through. Goes on the saxophone. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that tune. Brilliant. Right, SRH. The F8s were more than great, weren't they, mate? Eh? Wow. USA Coca-Cola. US burgers. Oh, you can't beat it. And just on the other side of that fence that you're looking at, you can get very cheap US Coca-Cola, right? That lovely syrup, corn syrup taste. Oh, right. You put too much weight on if you drink too much of that, but I suppose the odd can. So if anybody wants to throw one over, it'd be much appreciated, I tell you. I'd love some of that. Oh, it used to be great when we used to go down to Fairford. And used to be able to buy like 24 cans, you know, crate of them. Some people had the Mountain Dew. I used to buy the USA Coca-Cola, you know, 24 cans. Actually, I bought 2 sets. 48 cans. Teresa said, what? 48? Love this. It's got a totally different taste. It's gorgeous. And some of you may recall that a long time ago, sometime in the 80s I think it was, they changed the recipe slightly and made it a bit healthier. And everybody in America went, no! And they had to go back to their original. Wow, it's gorgeous. You can't get it here unless you're on the other side of that fence. They have deliveries and all that stuff, all from America. They ought to have a little shop down here. It would go down a storm, wouldn't it, eh? Where you could just go in and get all good things. USA. The Vikings. Now, do you want to see something really special? Don't do it just yet. But if you want to see the Vikings team, yeah, I'm talking about the F-104 Starfighters. I have got a very rare bit of video footage. And I can't put too much of it on. I've only got part 1, right? But it's on Airshow World, okay? And I think if you do a search on Airshow World first page, you will see the most unbelievable lineup of F-104 Starfighters. I don't know how many, probably 100, 150 or something like that. I've never seen anything like it. And what it was, it's a very rare video of the last year of the Starfighters. It's brilliant. You certainly want to have a little look at that. American sweets are hot. Well, I don't know about American sweets, yeah, but certainly I do like their Coca-Cola, even though I'm not supposed to drink Coca-Cola. That's a definite no-no, but I never have Coca-Cola. Don't know if you can see. But hey, look, I know it's out of focus because I'm holding it too close, but it is sugar-free, this particular one. Fan of Twinkies. I've never had a Twinkie. Hello. I've started something now talking about Mr. Foodies, you know. Love the sound of an F-104 Starfighter. Oh my, they're brilliant, aren't they? The speed they land at, yeah. What is it? 140 knots landing speed of the F-104 Starfighters. They used to their nickname was the Widowmaker, wasn't it? And very, very high landing speed. So next time you see one of my videos of an F-104 Starfighter, take great notice of how fast they land. I certainly have as well, SRH. Yep, I've got video footage from, believe it or not, 1985 of the Starfighters. Now, Clive is in the chat room. Oh, very good, Clive. Now, Clive was with us that particular day. Do you remember it? We went to Leicester Airshow. You know, Mum and the whole family. We were all there. And that what they did, they parked us in a field which was before it had been corn. It was all cut down. And it was all spiky. Oh, goodness. When you went across, it was like, yeah, you were getting cut up and all sorts. But it was a great air show. And they had Concorde, Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, Red Arrows, and it started off with the F-104 Starfighters. And you can find that video right now on Airshow World, okay? Just search for, I think it's either 1985 videos or something like that, or might even come under Leicester Airshow. That's how much different video footage there is on there. Only over 1,000 different types of videos, air shows, you name it, the whole lot. The blow-up dinosaur at F8 was cool. I used to love that. They used to have all the hot air balloons, didn't they, at Royal International Air Tattoo. But hey, talking about hot air balloons, well, next year they are really going out full guns for the Midlands Air Festival at Ragdale Hall. Down there, it's in between, it's not far from Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. Not far from there. Beautiful part of the world. A gorgeous, absolutely lovely place to have an air show in this these stately grounds. Oh, it's wonderful. Now, they are already adding things to that, and it's not till next June. Now, they've all, so far on the hot air balloons, the special ones, they've got one booked in, which is a giant, I'm not sure whether it was a 300 foot, something like that, Van Gogh, right? And it all, you know, it's all done like 3D, you know, what have you. It's brilliant. So they've got a Van Gogh. They've also got a Queen's Guard, massive, absolutely huge hot air balloons. Now, we were really lucky this year when I filmed that. Airshow World was invited down to go and film it for the whole weekend, and on the Friday night it was one of those evenings that you just pray for, that you've got no wind, the sun is out, it's warm. It was all of those things. And you know what I'm going to say. If you want to see that video, Airshow World, that's there as well. Everything's there. So Ragdale Hall, that's it. No, I'm thinking of somewhere in Derbyshire. Ragley Hall. Thank you, Richard Evans. That's it. It's been a long day, you know. Started very early. Woken up. I would say rudely awakened, but no, I wasn't. I was pleasantly woken up by the wonderful sound of these aircraft. So yeah, thanks for that. It's Ragley Hall. Elaine Bird, Stu. I went to the Midlands Air Festival when it was at Arbury Hall in Nuneaton. It was brilliant. Well, get yourself down to the one next year. I think it's the 2nd of June when it starts with the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you can even see the hot air balloons going up at 5 a.m. in the morning if you're that much of an early bird. I am, but I did give that a miss to do the morning one, because I was going to be filming until 11 o'clock at night, because they have a big firework display at all as well. They do the night glow. They have aircraft with the all of the pyrotechnics on, you know, fireworks on. That was the word I was looking for. Of course it was. So all of that video is on Airshow World. And what else have we got? Oh, in a few weeks' time, beginning of October, going to go to Shuttleworth, do the air show down there. And yeah, bit of a good lineup, looks like, from the list that my good mate sent this morning. Looks like my good friend Mark Jeffries will be there. World famous pilot. You remember? I filmed them last Saturday down at Weston Park with the nighttime show. I'm very privileged we were to be there. And again, thanks to SRH for getting me down there. Flying Hook! Hello, Flying Hook, how are you? Michaela, hello to you. Oblivion, NZ. Andrew, Jacqueline, who will be at Dugsford next weekend. Oh, my man, I would love to be there, but unfortunately I've got I'm going to be committed this weekend. Seriously, I've got commitments this coming weekend, and it's something I have to do. It cannot wait. Yeah. Who is it? Excuse me on that one, I do apologise. Han! Yeah, he remembers it. Those oil drums cut in half for barbecues and burgers and all the rest of it. Yep. Elaine Bird. Yeah, she was just talking about the Midlands Air Festival. Richard Evans, thank you for correcting me. Diesel 13, hello to you. Well, SRH, if they were your favourite team, I've got something special for you, my boy. Alright? Remind me, and I'll bring something really special over for you next when I see you. Something, as I said, it's very rare. Flying coffin. Yes, Nigel Covington says that. That was talking about the F-104 Starfighter. Right, I'm just going through the chat room at the moment, but we'll get back to some more action. Stand by for action. There's more coming up in just a moment. But I want to try to say hi to as many folks as I possibly can. Like John Robinson, he put in the chat room when I was showing you the Elephant Walk, that UPS sent their first jumbo jet into East Mids yesterday. Hey, how often is that going to be then, John? Quite excited about that. Shame it's getting dark so early now. I'd love to do some live shows from there, but when it's going to be when it's busy, which is going to be about 8 o'clock. Really, it's too dark. All you can see is just a few pretty lights and them taxiing round. Yeah, it looks okay for a little while, but then it just gets a little bit boring. Just a few lights and planes taxiing round. So I don't know. I might do one. I might do one. You should have rephrased that a little bit better. I'll probably do one of them, as I say, in the very, very near future. But unfortunately, it's around about 8 o'clock and it's going to be pitch black by then. Well, it's something they do every now and again there, Tony, and it's normally to celebrate something, and what a great sight that was. Thank you very much. A few people saying, yeah, great footage. Thank you, thank you. Well, remember, straight off the camera, unedited. It'll look even better when it's had the bear's touch in the studio, because it was filmed handheld, not on the tripod. Just going through the messages. Dylan, hello Dylan, nice to see you. He's going to the Speedway tonight. Nice one. He's going, oh, later he's going to Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton, they take on Wolves. They take on Peterborough. No better way to spend a Monday. Hey, do you remember? You probably don't. They used to have a speedway at Leicester. That was a long time ago. I always remember, yeah, I was very young, very young. Hey, Elaine Bird, we love you. You stay where you are, alright? There's nobody nasty. Sarah, hi Sarah. Because don't forget, yeah, the chat room, it's the best there is. All you folks are absolutely brilliant, thank you. But as always, the most important thing is always make sure every single message is always respectful to everybody. That is the most important thing. My motto is always be nice. And that's all I ask. All I ask of you. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to show you a bit more video. Oh yes, we are going to go back to Saturday. I think that's where we're going to go, because you're going to see what you probably missed over the weekend. And we had some quite nice stuff. Hit whoop ding. But the moment we get some more action, gosh, what a busy session it's been so far. The moment we get some more, I'll keep an eye on 360 Radar. You keep an eye on the chat room, everybody. And if you see something coming through, right, and I haven't gone live yet with it, just give me a yell in the chat room. Need coffee? Yeah, whoa, John, get the coffee right now. You know where to get it from, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, where you get the best tea and coffee in the world. I'm doing it as quick as I can. The best tea and coffee in the world. They sponsor Stu Bear, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. The link is under this video right now. Click on that. You won't be disappointed. And you get 15% off. What more could you ask for? It's the best. You get 15% off. You help Airshow World grow. All you need is that voucher code, and that voucher code is Airshow, AIRSHOW. It's all uppercase. There we go. That was quick, wasn't it? Elizabeth Amada, she is in the Philippines. See, I remembered, didn't I, there, Elizabeth? See? Love you all, everybody. All right. Okay. Don't forget, keep the chat room going. Keep the messages coming in. Always respectful to everybody at all times. That's the only thing I ask. All right. Video time. Direct from the camera. Unedited. The bear is hopefully going to just have time to get a brew of coconut tea. But if anything pops up, I'll be live straight away. Right. Are you ready? Yep, we're ready. Get the tea. Get the coffee. Put your feet up. Enjoy what happened over the weekend. Here we go. And that just about brings you up to date with what happened over the weekend on Saturday and Sunday here at Mildenhall. And not much yesterday, apart from those that Hercules and also that C-17 that came in. And you got to see it all. I wouldn't let you down. You know, I can't leave you lot alone for a minute, can I? Hey, what's all this kilts and what have you? What are you like, eh? You're mad. You're crazy lot, and I love you all to bits. Thank you, everybody. And taxiing out somewhere, you can hear it. Sounds like there's an MC Hammer, so we'll see if we can touch it. We've got an MC 130 that's taxiing out at the moment. But for takeoff shots from whereabouts my location is, it's not the best, because you're just going to lose it pretty soon. Great for those landing shots. Oh, Christopher. Someone mentions Christopher. Hey, now I do like Christopher. He's brilliant. I always remember lady by the name of Mandy. She got me into Christopher. Absolutely loved him, and started listening. I thought, hey, yeah, he's good. And then he came up with that absolute classic, which Jim Gemmell mentions, Lady in Red. Well, C-17 has bugged out of here, but don't forget, if you're around the Northampton area, expect some low flying around there. And I'm not going to make any comments further on that. I don't want to set this lot off about kilts anymore. What you like? Donald, where's your trousers? Sarah. Oh yes, that's what it's all about. Having fun, be nice. The friendliest place you can be at. And thank you everybody for joining us. Elaine Bird, good to see you as well. Dickie McVitie. Damn, that makes me think I ran out of biscuits as well. There we go. Can you see that? I've got a wide angle, please. There we go. Stu Bear mug. Of course, it's got coconut tea in. So in between, while you guys and ladies and boys and girls, whoever, you were watching that replay, the bear was making that brew that I was supposed to have about 3.5 hours ago. Cheers, everybody. Steve Bradbury on the way to London. Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in, and oh, Stu, hey up, lad, you alright? So that's how they talk around Colville area. Hey up, Stu. Aye, you're going down pub. Oh, right, so let's have a... See, I don't think we're going to be able to get that. Unless, let's have a look. No, the runway is still favourite. You see, the weather sock there, that is still definitely favouring runway 10. Look at this. I'm holding the phone, I'm operating the camera, holding a cup of coconut tea. And if you like coconut, get it ordered right now. Don't mess about. You'll help Airshow World grow. But don't forget, there's more than just coconut tea. All sorts. Over 1,000 different types of tea and coffees. And once you start buying it, I can assure you, you will not regret it. See, the hardest bit is getting people to buy it in the first place, you know. And as soon as you start buying it, you'll be getting all your tea and coffee from there. You won't be going down Sainsbury's or anywhere else, because, hey, that stuff, it's been on the shelves for donkey's years. Whereas this, it's all packaged when you actually buy it. So that's why it takes just a little bit longer. I mean, you can have super fast delivery, but they are totally inundated at the moment. So thanks to all you folks who watch Airshow World, buying the tea and coffee from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Get it quicker every time. Link is onto the video right now. You know how to get your code. Right. Not a chance. You want to see Stu in a kilt? Not a hope in hell. Goodness gracious, too drafty. Anyway, coconut tea or a kilt. Coconut tea every day. Get it ordered right now. Well, Sarah, there you go. Get your tea ordered, you know. They deliver to the USA, so you got no problems. Just make sure you don't do what Mr. Artiste did. The delivery guy came round, dropped it off. He had a load of squirrels, and the squirrels got into the box before he managed to get home. And yeah, wouldn't be very good, would it? Drinking the tea after that. Oh, excuse me as I drank a bit of coconut tea. But the coconut tea is loose leaf, okay? And what you need is one of these little beauties. There we go, just while we're quiet at the moment. There we go. We'll talk about any old thing here. There we go, that's what you need, okay? See the infuser in the middle? There we go, and there you go, loose leaves go in there. Brew it for around about 3 minutes, and I tell you, your eyes will roll around your head, because it's the best tea. If you like coconut, it's gorgeous. Black tea, don't put any milk in. It's good for you, and you will turn into a bear, and you'll love it. But hey, don't forget, it's not just coconut tea. Over 1,000 different types. If you just want plain basic tea and tea bags, Pluckley tea is the one you want to get. I had 550 tea bags delivered to me, and I'm certainly getting down them. Something going over the top, and it's a Hercules. And just excuse me, one more drink of the tea. Oh, I do apologise about the sound then, but wow, that is gorgeous. Now, I doubt I'll be able to find that way above me in the sky, because the sun's quite strong where I'm looking. But you can see it, can't you? You're saying, Stu, it's there. It's in the middle of your screen. Is it? And again, it's another beautiful day down here. Nice and warm. I came down it was going to be Monday. I was going to come direct from the Victory show down there at Cosby, Leicester. But for various reasons, studio show last Monday night, especially for all you folks, I went back home and put together a studio show, and then got down here last Tuesday, and it's been scorching. And in fact, you won't get me saying this very often, but at some points last week it was just crazy hot. Dicky McVitie, I like that. Gotta love Stu's infuser. Yeah. The teapot. Hey, Karen, check out their website. They do everything, okay? Link is under the video. And don't forget to get your 15% off. 15, 1-5. AIRSHOW, all uppercase. Right, that's enough. I mustn't. Don't want to bore you about it. You know, it's the old thing. You can't lead a horse to water. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And but some of you guys have been going and buying it and realizing it is the best. So get in there, get it. Right, let's move along with and going over the top, another Hercules. Now, have a look. You can do me a favour, can you? Can you do me a quick favour? Have a look on 360 radar or whatever radar program you use. Let me know. Are these US Air Force Hercs, or are they the ones that we were talking about earlier? Because there's that. I know these aren't low at the moment, but if they're going over the top of Mildenhall, obviously they've got to go high, unless they're doing fly-throughs here. But are they RAF? Because there's that low fly exercise on at the moment around Northamptonshire. So have a look and let me know. Who knows, they could be coming through high and then popping in to say hello. Thank you. There we go. Oblivion _NZ. I'm sure he's in New Zealand. He said, yeah, it was a US C-130J. Thank you. Big man Bill. Hello, big man. Right, big man Bill says, yep, US Air Force Hercs from Mildenhall on the way to Fairford. Thank you. See, I asked the question and bang, like that, you give me the answers. Right, oh, thank you. Excuse me. Right, 360 radar time. I'm going to certainly have a look at it and see what we have on the agenda. And if it's going nice and quiet, I think it could be time for a lunch break. But, hey, you've Brett. If there's anything that moves, I will do my best to film it for you. I mean, hey, would I let you down? Absolutely not. 360 radar, quick look at that, and then, mind you, hey, I haven't eaten. I shouldn't say that, should I? Don't want to worry anybody. Just can't eat at the moment. I don't know. So that's those. Right, anything else coming our way? Oh, Ryanairs? No, they're not going to be coming here. Looks like the old lager is on the way back. So, hey, should we stay live for that? I think we will. Because it's... if you look on these virtual radar servers, you'll... and put the filter in, because a lot of them have got these filters where you can see the military aircraft. And that tells us that Lager has been out and about, obviously refueling possibly a Hercules, which is way up north. And up north, that's Albert, who's in Scotland, and Albert, that's its call sign, by the way. Probably that's the one that was here yesterday. Do you know, that does ring a bell? Oh, did you see that on the replay? Yeah, looked rather nice, didn't it? The RAF Hercules, which was here yesterday. So I might just keep the stream live for just a little bit longer before we go for a bit of lunch. All right, let's have a look. 10,000 feet. It's let's have look how much it's descending. Vertical rate 0 minus now. It is descending slightly. Well, it's just up and down. But if it's at 10,000 feet and it's just gone over Wells next the sea, and for anybody that doesn't know, that's the North Norfolk coast. Wow, the sun is beating down and it's getting lovely and warm. It's beautiful. Another gorgeous sunny day down here at Mildenhall. And the weather's still not looking bad really for the next couple of weeks. going to see if Andrew is watching at the moment. There he is. He's somewhere over there. There he is. Let's have a look. Oh no, he's busy talking to somebody. Let's have a look anyway. He's looking at something, isn't he, eh? Anyway, that's my good mate over there. Keep that there for a second. If he starts waving, we will know. Right. Keep the messages coming into the chat room. It's much appreciated. It's been a bit of a long show, and it's been a long filming day, getting towards about, well, of filming, nearly 6 hours. But live stream, it's probably getting towards 3 hours. And with a bit of luck, if we get if the sky stays like this, hopefully we'll be able to bring you a beautiful sunset this evening, like we've been doing over the last few weeks. And we're going to show you what you can expect as he drops one of the microphones. Let's have that back up here. How dare you do that? There we go. Sorry about the little bit of sound. There we go. That's it. Yeah, we're all sorted with the mics again. There we go. Who? Chris Long. Yep, he's confirming it. Yeah, KC135 heading our way. John McKenna, hello. Yesterday there was a drone, General Atomics, I think, up at Lucas. And as I'm sure you've all been reading the press and what have you, down at Waddington, that's where they're using the drones at the moment. They've been going out testing quite a lot. When I say drones, big, they are big. Not the sort of drones that our good Clive uses. Who, you know, Clive, we feature him a lot on the Friday night shows. Ryan Garland, hello Ryan, how the devil are you? Ryan, I hope you saw your photographs that I featured on Friday night. Ryan Garland was one of the we had on the Airshow World followers. We had Ryan Garland, and we showed his Manchester airport photographs. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, we had Clive with his beautiful drone footage on Guess the Location, and you got it spot on. Well, some of you did anyway. It was the Peak District. We have some more coming up from Clive as well in the very near future. But all I'll say is it's down in, well, I don't know if it's Devon or Cornwall. I get mixed up with the two down there. So close together. 1 minute you're in one county, then you're in the next, then you're back, and then you're not. Dicker McVitie, yeah, loads of messages. Jet Ski Matty, hello, thank you for joining us. Saying thanks to Leslie. Mr. Blackhawk. Who else have we got? We've still got the Mac Cat Lady. Hi Stu, did you ever visit RAF Coldershall? Spend hours there at the end of the runway watching the Jaguars. You bet your bottom dollar. I used to love it down there at Coldershall. In fact, do you know that was one of the things that got me back into massive love of aircraft. We were doing a cycle tour at the time, literally just carrying everything around on the bikes, and one of our ports of call was Coldershall, and I tell you, it was great. So you've been looking at something blank for a while. And I was at the end of the runway watching these fantastic Jaguars coming in, and wow, and the backdraft literally blew the bike over. Great days. That was a great day, really was. But such a shame, yet another base gone, never to return. Such a shame. Coningsby, sorry, not Coningsby, the one in Rutland. Into the sea. It's gone from my mind. I'll tell you in a second. Cottesmore. How could I forget Cottesmore? I used to love Cottesmore. We've got Donald Roger Palmer. Hello, Donald Roger Palmer. Thank you. We've got Chris as well. James 1 saying hi, Stu. Diesel 13. So many folks today. Gosh, love you to bits. Some people doing the sneaky watching this while they're at work. In fact, Aviation Kid, the naughty boy, he was watching it from school. Well, you can watch it now. It's probably on his lunch break. Torchman, hello. Definitely. What has he got? Right, descending quickly. Thank you very much. Probably talking about that 135. Right, going out shopping. Okay, yeah. See, there's Karen. She's off doing the weekly shop. Is it big shop today? Doing the big shop. Oh, right. Okay. Take care. We'll see you. Big man Bill, yeah, we mentioned you. So I'm just keeping a bit of banter going at the moment, because working out just how far out that KC-135 is at the moment. Flying Hook is with us still. Chris Hall, Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Wonderful to see you, Wendy. Hi, Flying Hook. How are you? Obviously knows Flying Hook. Okay. Mario Lane still with us. I keep mentioning her name because I need to get it right. Alison Bowers is with us. she is as well. She's doing, yep, big shop. She doesn't talk like that, I'm sure, but yep, going down to big shop. Don't forget to get those heavy duty black bin bags, not the ones that as soon as you put something in just rip. Mr. Black, when are you going to do East Midlands Airport again? Asks Ryan. Well, do you know, the last few months I've been so busy. Excuse me, I've been literally on the road all the time, loving every minute of it. I'll be back to East Mids later this week. I don't know if I'll be doing a live show. The problem is now, as I mentioned earlier in the live streams, it's just dark too early to get any really good footage anymore, because all we see is just lights and outlines. I know it looks pretty for a while, but after a bit it just gets a bit boring. So I might do one in the very near future. I'll say that again, I might do one. Hope the cool bag is stocked up. The fridge is stocked up, my boy. Yeah, actually, do you know, Mark, I had to, it wasn't wasted, but yeah, half a can of beer had to go into a bowl and put the my rump steak in there. Whoa, have you ever tried that? Put a bit of rump steak for about an hour into some beer, then cook it. Oh, very nice. Yeah, let's do Coningsby again soon. Do you know what? I'll give a thumbs up for that. We'll do Coningsby. Okay, I'll do that in a few weeks' time. Farm Foods. Oh, that's your tipple of shopping, is it? All right, get down to Farm Foods then. That's Elaine Bird. All right. See, we talk about any old thing on here, don't we, eh? Lee Goodall. I did like the Biggin Hill Air Show, went every year, but no more shows that... Yeah, we were talking about Leicester Air Show earlier. They had shows everywhere. But wow, talk about air shows. Well, near Leicester, that's where we were. Not the weekend gone, the weekend before. We'll show you some of that as well. And I'm just... Okay, before I go to a video item, because I've been boring you to death for around about 10 minutes now, so we're going to get some more action in just a second from the camera while we wait, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just hanging on so you can get this KC-135 live. Let's have a quick look, see how far away it is. If it's still a good distance away, I will give you all a break from the bear and see what we've got. And you never know, that KC, that lager could No, it's certainly turning at the moment. I was wondering if it was possibly going down to Fairford. A lot of stuff's popped down to Fairford today. I think the Rivet Joint went down there. Oh, when I did the replays, because I was making a brew, did you see the U-boat? Hopefully you did. It's that KC-135. It's just doing a circle round, and it's going to turn near Ely, and then so when it gets on the approach, I will get back to live. Okay, but I'm just going to go into the camera, and don't forget, warts and all that stuff, and we're going to have a look at a bit of a sunset as the sun goes down. We may be able to bring you something similar to this a little later tonight live, but let's hit it now.
Hi folks, this is Dicky McVitie from the chat room. Yes, the mad bloke. Sorry about that. Just say you're watching Airshow World with the one and only Stu Bear.
My name's Andy and I'm watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
There we go, just a few videos direct from the camera, and again, like I've explained, unedited. They'll be all tidied up, and they'll be out on one of the shows in the very, very near future. On the studio shows, all edited, looking nice, and you'll see the green glow and all of that. But right, what have we got to do before we move along? We've got to say hi to John. That's Elaine Bird. She says, Stu, can you say hello to my brother John, who loves the show but can only watch when he goes over to her house? All right, Elaine, consider that done. So hello John, how are you? And hey, you're watching Airshow World, just like Dick and McVitie. I love that one. And also was it Alan did one as well? I think it was Alan, was it? Yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody, and it's great fun. So keep those messages coming. You never know, we may track you down and say, hey, get in front of this and say hi. You're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear. And we've had quite a few famous people doing that as well. It's all great fun. Ian Francis, hi. Also, what have we got showing? Okay, that's John Robinson, keeping us well informed. Great stream. But work is calling, unfortunately. That's Andrew Herbert, and he's probably gone now because that's an old message. Never mind. Whatever. You haven't checked. Lane Bird says, I was never a fan of the Osprey till I saw them at night. Now I'm hooked. Yeah, that green glow. Beautiful, isn't it, eh? I don't think I showed it on this particular video, but don't worry, you will see it. Again, you never know, you may see it tonight with some of those beautiful sunsets like you just saw. Now, over way in the distance, sort of not turned, but let's have a look. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this. Let's have a look. So if that Kate Bush is about there, right, you're up above near a cloud, right. Not that one. Stay with that. He's somewhere around there. You can probably see it. Very difficult to see though. Around about there. So that's our KC-135, which is it a 135 or is it? Can I see a white tail on that? We'll keep an eye on that. Okay, I'll get back to that in a minute. Hopefully that should be coming in fairly soon. So thank you everybody for staying with a bit of fun over here on Airshow World, as we have a quick look at the guys over there enjoying the sunshine. They're sat outside and hey, it's great. So they're on this other parking place, which is all pretty good. And I'm in John's Field. I'm on the campsite. It's a brilliant place to come, and very, very, very reasonable. If you come down here just for the day, it's just £1.50. £1.50 each. And come down and watch the planes as much as you like. And before you ask, yes, the toilets are now open. Hey, well, Michaela, I may just take the camera to a spooky airfield sometime. An old airfield. Disused apart from the buildings. It's alright, I'm scaring myself now. I've got to change the subject. SRH and the bear are going to hunt them down. Diesel, thank you. So you're talking about ghosties now, are you? Right. So he's in the hold. Thank you, Dick and McVitie. Yeah, I do need some biscuits. Oh, you can't beat Dunkin'. You can't. I better follow that up quickly. You can't beat Dunkin'. Digestive McVitie's. Oh. Have you ever done that with a biscuit? Put it in your tea and it's fallen apart before you can get it back. Oh, it's ruined my brew. Love those clips from Peter Kay. What he's talking about. Dunkin' biscuits, yes. Peter Kay. if you're in a different country and you're not aware of Peter Kay, check him out. He's so funny. One of the funniest comics. There's lots of films as well. Well, films, TV programs, you know what I'm saying. I loved Cradle to the Grave. That is great. Car Share with the it's brilliant. I shouldn't have brought that one up, no. Great show, Stu. Great to see you keeping up with all the action whilst overseas. That's Kevin. Hello, Kevin Nugent. Lovely to see you, mate. Thank you for putting the message in. Right, you like ginger flavoured ones. Very nice, yes. We're talking biscuits. Torchman. Alright, he's doing laps, it seems, at the moment. Okay. He will. I got to get out of here fairly soon and put the feet up, get a bit of lunch. Oh, Andrew Herbert. Thank you very much. Sorry I'm late. Giving you the shout out. He's put a really kind donation into the chat room. So I do apologise for that. They normally jump straight out at me when there's a donation. Look at that. Big turquoise banner straight across. Wow, that is just fantastic. You are helping Airshow World grow. I say it many times, you'll never hear the bear asking for donations. But hey, it is appreciated and I love you for it. Thank you so much. Ivor Williams, Phoenix Nights was the best. Oh, I loved Phoenix Nights. Come on, Avanti. Get out of here. Stop crapping. Yeah, get cracking. Oh dear. Brilliant. Brilliant. Phoenix Nights. Watch it. I've got the double box set. It's fantastic. I also liked Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere. 2 of them going around the country in a motorhome and all the fun and games they got up to. It's great. It's all good stuff. It'll make you smile for a month, I tell you. Max and Paddy's. Ah, oh, Elaine Bird. She's a fan as well. Yeah, brilliant, isn't it? I'm laughing thinking about them. Love it. Hey, the things we talk about on here. Hey, doesn't always have to be about aeroplanes all the time. But it's mainly about planes, isn't it? Because that's what Airshow World's all about. Right, there's my mate. He's obviously not looking this way, so we'll move that around. Now then, somebody said some lights were flashing on the V-22 Ospreys. But we've seen those earlier today. Let me have a look. I can't... Oh, yes, they are. There we go. But I'm just... Hold on, the rotor's just starting to turn. There we go. You see? And you'll hear in just a moment. Oh, there's nothing worse though, is there? Yeah, I agree with you. There, I can't remember who put it. Oh, Chris Long, yeah. That's it. Is it Rich Tea? Ah, you can't dump those. They just disappear. A hobnob. You put it in. It says, give me more. The Steven Seagal of biscuits. So, Peter Kay again. Right, Mr. Fisher, great to see you again. That says Mark Webster. Right, is Lager on the way then? Lager 500. Okay. Thank you, Darren. Let's hope he actually comes straight in this time. We saw it in the distance and we just managed to film that, didn't we? Just as it went by, and he did a long circuit round. But it's great to see Sarah. It really is. And it's good to see Christopher Fisher. He's always playing on his flight simulator, is our Christopher Fisher. But I tell you what, he never misses a show. he always watches it in a replay on a rerun. So Christopher Fisher, it's always good to see you. Big thumbs up and all the rest of it. Jim Gemmell, the rotors are round and around and around. Yep, they certainly are. And coming in right now, at long last, we've got that Lager KC135, which is on the approach. Oh, you're a bit further over there, are you? Okay, that's alright, that's fine. So in that little gap there, and then go up a little bit, we should see it. You can see it, I can't. There and up. Ah, that's where you are. Right, sneaky. Okay, keep it like that just for the moment. That's the great thing though, isn't it, Christopher? If you miss it, you just see it on a rerun. Simple as that. And especially the studio shows, they are becoming so popular. It's going crazy. And thank you so much. A lot of work goes into those studio shows, and but it's worth it for all the great fun that goes, that we have. And thank you everybody for your support. Remember, the studio show every Friday night at 7, 60-minute show. Unless we do an extra one, like we have done for the last few Mondays. If you remember, you saw that actually take off at the earlier part of the today's stream. We saw it take off, and it used the underrun. In other words, it taxied all the way down that way to the end, towards the end of the runway, turned around and took off. So it was pretty heavy. Now, but it's been out. I think it was almost in Scotland, refueling aircraft up there. I think that's where we tracked it from. Yes, let's have a look. I can't see it yet, but it might be doing a touch and go because it was extremely heavy when it took off. Laughing her socks off is Mary Elaine. She's still with us. She's been with us right from the moment we hit the live, and that is dedication for you, isn't it? Gracious me, crikey. In fact, so many of you have been here all the way through the show. I can't believe it. You're brilliant, every one of you. Thank you so much. That's a pleasure, Elaine Bird. If anybody wants me sometime to give a shout out to somebody, I'm more than happy. Hey, I'm overwhelmed to be able to do that for you. Thank you, John. He said, nah, a KC-135 landed. Alrighty. Let's see if this Osprey is going to start to taxi fairly soon. Well, for Mildenhall, today has been one of the busiest. It's been one of the busiest I have known. And hey, we've also got GB Model Zone. I hope you're keeping well, my boy. He said, I'm still here, Stu. Yep, thank you. It's always good to see Gordon. If you hear a very noisy motorbike sometime that looks very cool, it could be our Gordon. Han, hello to you. Also said, yeah, no, it was a full stop on that aircraft that just went through. been a manic Monday. Absolutely has been. Yeah, just like the Bangles. Tell you what, 6 o'clock already. I was just in the middle of a dream when I was woken up by the aircraft sounds. I'm glad they did as well. I'll tell you, I looked out of the window and went, there's a cherry picker up in the air. I thought, that's interesting. And the sounds got louder and louder as all those aircraft all powered up. And of course, if you missed that, we got to do is just rewind the video a bit, and you'll see that elephant walk. But that video, it will be out as a standalone video in the very near future when I get back in the studio, which will be later this week. And I think we've got a little bit of movement. I'm sure something's moving. Yes, it is. 1, 2. Is there another one powering up? No, we've got 2 Ospreys. Again, no radio, so I don't know if they are going to be staying in the circuit or going off somewhere. I doubt it very much if they'll take off and come directly towards us, but if you can, it would be nice. Stalker Phil, hiya Night Stalker. Wendy, hello. AB, hi to you as well. It's been a magic Monday. It's been a great day, hasn't it, hey? Probably one of the longest streams I've done for a very, very long time. Come on, just lift and come towards us. That's what we want. Could well be as well. and lose it as it goes behind. What are they mainly used for, Elaine? Well, they have several things that they use here. They go off to the ranges, so they could be going off, especially at night times, over to Donanook, and sometimes when they take off, hanging out the back of the Osprey, you see there's a gun there, and firing down at Donanook, which is the one of the ranges, RAF ranges that we have around here. Well, north of here, south of Skegness. No, north of Skegness, get it right. And of course, yeah, we've got video of that as well. But I would have thought they're not going to stay in the circuit. They're probably going off and doing what they're doing. Also, they pick up the troops, and oh, now we have got a fantastic video of that, picking up the troops over near that James took over near Runway. Not too far actually from Donanook, because by a reservoir one beautiful June evening, and that's something you want to see. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Well, I'd have loved it if they'd have come directly towards us, which they do quite often, even if the runway favours to at 10, should I say. Quite often they do that. But if we have a look at the weather sock at the moment, the wind, it has picked up quite a bit more. I'm just looking around. I'm not expecting them to come through. Get out of it. There's a wasp. Go away. Stop drinking the tea. Let's have a look. Right, you can see them just there. You never know, they might do a fly through, but I bet you bottom dollar they're going off to do what they do. And just did a real big zoom in just to see, and yeah, it certainly looks like they're not heading through, but they'll be back a little bit later, no doubt. But heading, looks like they're going to be heading up north, and probably heading to those ranges or wherever, you just never know. Right, let's me go to the chat room for the very last time for this particular stream, and then we'll have another brew, get the coconut tea, you know where to get it from, and lots of different teas, over 1,000 different types. Check it out, Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Get your orders in now. The link is under this video. Just, you might have to click the little drop down arrow to see it, but there'll be a link there, and you can order your tea and get 15% off. Coffee as well, over 1,000 different types. It certainly is multifunction. It's a wonderful aircraft. I love seeing that, especially at night when it comes through fast with the green glow. Right, I am just going through the chat room, and if I have missed anybody today, I do apologise. I'm sure you can understand. It's yeah, talk about yeah, multitasking. Yes, it certainly is. And Julie's not with us today. She's over there having a bit of a break, but I'm sure she'll be back with us again very, very soon. Elaine Bird, take care, and I've enjoyed your company as well, and everybody else. It wouldn't be the same without you all. Elizabeth Amada, good night. Saying good night to Chris, and that's Elizabeth over there in the Philippines. Andrew Austin, he is with us as well. Here we go. So Dickett McVitie, he knows his planes. The CV-22s, the Ospreys, are used to support the Special Operation Unit based at Mildenhall, I understand. Could be wrong. What time's the Vulcan due? Yeah, any time now. Goes so fast though, you won't see it. Well, we've certainly brought you a really big mixture of aircraft on this particular show. A few replays as well, and you got to see that elephant walk, which was something very, very special. Very lucky. Got to be in it to win it. Got to be up early, early bird, and all of that stuff. And it certainly paid off today. So thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Thank you, everybody, in the chat room. You've got 1 minute before the bear is out of here. I've got you, so 1 minute to get your last message in. And if you just want me to say hi, hello to somebody, I will certainly do my best. So Darren M, thank you, saying see you soon. Stuart Bridges, loads of big thumbs up. Chris has put a thumbs up saying will do. And who else? Christian Fisher, hello to you. Sebastian, thanks for the live, Stu. That's all right. Thank you for watching. It's an absolute pleasure. And don't forget, I may be live later this evening for some evening footage with us as the sun goes down. Who knows? Great job, Stu, as usual. Thank you very much there, Darren. Much appreciated. And who else? Christopher Fisher. Nice to see you guys. Yep, Christopher, thank you for joining us. Alison Bowers says thanks to Adwell Williams. Yep, later folks. Chris Nichols, thanks for the stream. No problem. Mary Elaine, Stu, hey, good to see you. Thank you. Sarah, thank you, Stu. Sarah, always wonderful to see you. And who else? SL, hi. Great stream today, Stu. Well, we were very lucky, weren't we? It's been very busy. And also showing you those replays from the camera. It took ages to be able to show you that elephant walk because it was just so busy when we went live. Great to see US Air Force planes. Thanks. Yeah, tell you what, you probably see more US Air Force aircraft today than you will do at a major air show in this country. It's a great place if you want to see the big US Air Force aircraft. Get yourself down here to Johns Field at RAF Mildenhall. Canforce 3. I can actually say hi to him properly this time because the last time he was in the room I was showing a rerun, or I'd just finished maybe. But Canforce, great to see you, mate. Always good to see you. He was with us from the very start of doing the live shows over a year ago. Dan Reeves, what did you say? Oh yes, the RC-135 is still out there somewhere. Yes, it is. Mr. Black Hawk. Where are you at RAF Mildenhall? Well, I'm down, it's known as West Row. Down that way, Pollard's Lane. Look out for it. It's Johns Field. And on the campsite. You can camp here, obviously. And also, you can just come down for the day, £1.50 each. Don't forget, make sure you got some cash in your pocket. Architect Design says, bye everyone. Wendy says, thanks Stu. You've now got 15 seconds and then the bear is out of here. Thank you, Alison Bowers. And I will see you maybe later today, maybe later this evening. But I'm going to go and do probably a bit of candid videoing here and there with the camera in hand, and we may get some more video footage for you of any other movements we have right here. But until later, make sure you've got those notifications working. Thank you so much everybody for joining Stu Bear right here at Airshow World. I'll catch you, or be well, later in the day. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye now.